third and fourth day, or the third day, my boundaries and my walls were being challenged. And I say that because I've had walls, right? We all know what walls are, just straight, like you can't touch me, this isn't gonna affect me in any, for the good or for bad, it's not gonna mess with me. And it's a defense mechanism, right? Because it's trauma, X, Y, and Z. But throughout the course of my life, I've been trying to fight those too, right? Because how can I let anybody in if I have all these walls up? So, in working on that, in working on trying not to be numb, and working on practicing my boundaries, because I'm also sensitive to other people's feelings, which is why people are a lot. It's a lot of work, people. Okay. Obviously, I enjoy when they're in excited and happy moods, because I can totally jump onto that and feel that and, you know, absorb that. But then, of course, with people, they got downsides and upsides and everything in between. So that's when it starts to get weird, because I'm trying not to take your sadness or your stress or your problems and your worries. I can't take it. And I shouldn't have to. It's not mine, right? And you shouldn't have to. You shouldn't have to try to carry on other people's loads or stress about it, because you stress, like they're stressing about it, it's not doing anything for them. So much less you stressing on their stress or their problems is gonna help even less. It's crazy. So that's a boundary that I've also been working on. But it's also like, so trying to replace those walls with boundaries, right? So fighting numbness, breaking down walls, but holding up, you know, the word is not holding up, it's something along the lines of practicing boundaries, right? So it's not putting up a wall, it's practicing a boundary, which is totally healthy. However, on the next day, it's my birthday, everybody's telling me on what I need to be doing to celebrate my birthday. And again, I don't want to sound ungrateful. I totally appreciate every birthday wish and good greetings and good blessings and everything. I want all of that, and I take it all, I receive it all. But my mind was in chaos and it couldn't accept more orders to simplify, or hopefully that simplified it. Hey, it's Diana Salazar. Be sure to subscribe and check in every Wednesday for new episodes. God bless. Just a chaotic mess. It was beautiful. Loved it. Crying every who knows how often. I didn't do full face makeup, but I did. I didn't do foundation makeup, but I did do full face makeup. So that was interesting as well. Trying to keep the face up. And having a good cry is always a good thing. Feels great. Totally interesting, totally fun, in a sucky kind of way. But an interesting kind of way, because I like to know how my mind works. I like figuring it out. And I like knowing why I felt this way or that way. And I know, or figuring out, or what's the word? Knowing why you do something or why that came out. But it was great. And throughout the day, of course, remind myself, God is here, God is good, I am loved, I am appreciated, right? Got all these birthday gifts and thank yous and blessings. So clearly, I'm wanted. But again, my brain wasn't in a state to process it as it should have been received. So, thank God it was only the weekend though. Again, I want to emphasize how good this was for me. It was a cleansing and a reset for me. And I feel for anybody whose meltdown, or lack of better word, I said that, lasts longer. And maybe they don't even know what's going on or what's happening, or are able to appreciate that. We don't give enough emphasis on our mental space, which is something that my sister and a few other relatives are doing before we unload something onto someone else. Is like, hey, do you have space? Right? Can I tell you this and it not affect you negatively when you go out and do your own thing? And sometimes we forget. I'm like, oh crap, I forgot to ask, do you have space? And like, yeah. By that time, it's like, yeah, sure. But for the most part, it's a good habit. It's a good notion. Like, I trust you to tell you my issues. And I want to make sure that you're okay so that I can share this with you. Not give it to you, right? This isn't for me to, okay, it's your problem now and take it away. It's just to share with you. So do you have space for me? That should be the bulk of it. Definitely a great 30th birthday. Thank you again for all the birthday wishes and gifts and blessings and all this good stuff. Totally receive it and love it and thankful for it. And for the recommendations, maybe I'll do that next year. And honestly, I think every day though, that's when we forget that every day is a day to be celebrated. Right? It doesn't have to be your birthday or anniversary or a special holiday to appreciate life and God and everything that we've been given. It's every day that we should be thankful and conscious of living.